Did you know that one of the biggest trade mistakes in NBA history just happened? And the victim of this trade was none other than Jimmy Butler, a true winner. But wait, there's something in this story that might change everything. Former NBA player DeMarcus Cousins has no doubts about what happened at the trade deadline on February 6th. He believes the Miami Heat made a huge mistake by sending Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors. And no, he's not talking about just any player. We're talking about one of the biggest competitors in the league, a guy who simply won't accept losing. Cousins shared his opinion on an episode of FanDuel's Run It Back, explaining why the trade was a masterstroke for the Warriors, but a disaster for Miami. "He's a winner, man," said Cousins. "Everyone's heard the famous story, the practice game. Butler didn't score a point, but he won every game. That's what defines a champion. But what really sets Butler apart from others? In 2018, he was involved in one of the most intense moments in NBA history. During a practice with the Minnesota Timberwolves, he challenged the starting team, beat them with the reserve unit, and called out everyone for their lack of commitment. That moment showed that Butler isn't just a player. He's a leader with a winning mentality. And guess what? The impact of this trade is clear. Since Butler joined the Warriors, they've won 7 out of 8 games and seem ready for a strong playoff run, with the team having fun again. On the other hand, the Miami Heat, well, the situation is quite different. They've won only 2 out of 9 games since the trade and have become a shadow of the team that made it to the finals in 2020 and 2023. Cousins has no doubts that Miami made a mistake. Yes, the Heat were in a tough position because Butler clearly wanted to be traded, but this move seems to have been rushed. Now, Golden State is reaping the benefits. So, do you agree with Cousins? Did the Heat really make a wrong trade? Leave your opinion in the comments. Kevin Durant, one of the biggest enigmas in the NBA, just revealed the reason why a return to the Golden State Warriors is totally out of the question. And the reason isn't what you'd expect. It's all related to one thing we can all understand: the mental fatigue of constant changes. But what does this really mean for Durant's future? Let's find out. Recently, Durant got straight to the point on the Draymond Green show and dropped a bombshell in the basketball world. Forget mysterious tweets or cryptic Instagram stories. He was clear about what really weighed on his decision to not return to the Warriors. And surprisingly, it has nothing to do with fights or grudges. The reason is much simpler and more human than you might think. Durant, now a star for the Phoenix Suns, opened up about the real reason he turned down the idea of returning to the Golden State Warriors: the emotional weight of another team change mid-season. "I didn't want to move," he said, making it clear that, just like any of us, he feels the burden of change. He's been through it before and knew how exhausting it could be. Imagine this: moving apartments several times in the middle of an important work project. The stress of packing, unpacking, and trying to adapt to a new environment while trying to maintain high performance. Durant, with his big name and impact on the team, knew that a last-minute move would have a profound impact. Me just leaving and moving in the middle of the season would be a big blow to any team. He explained, highlighting the emotional and logistical toll that a team change represents. But it wasn't just the move that weighed on him. Durant is also committed to what he's building in Phoenix. He wants to see how far the Suns can go, especially after losing key players like Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. "I'm trying to see it through to the end and see what we can really do with it," he said. His loyalty to the coaches and teammates was clear, and Durant is determined to give the Phoenix project a real chance. And it didn't stop there. Durant also reflected on his experiences playing with NBA legends like LeBron James and Stephen Curry. But it was his connection with Curry that really stood out. Durant spoke about how he felt like the only one on the court who knew exactly what Curry was thinking, a bond that was forged over the years and culminated in the 2024 Olympics. This kind of chemistry, invisible but powerful, is what Durant values, and he wasn't willing to trade it for another team change. What do you think? Did Durant make the right choice by prioritizing stability and commitment to the Suns? Or should he have given the Warriors another shot? Leave your opinion in the comments below. And what if the Golden State Warriors were about to make the boldest trade of all time? What if the 2021 Finals MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, left the Bucks to join the Warriors? Sounds crazy? Maybe, but this could be more real than you think. According to Zach Buckley of Bleacher Report, the Warriors are keeping an eye on one of the biggest stars in the NBA for the upcoming free agency market. Milwaukee Bucks forward Giannis Antetokounmpo could be the Warriors' main target, and the reason for that is tied to an uncertain future in Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo, who has been the pillar of Milwaukee for years, may begin to question his future with the team if the Bucks continue to face frustrating early or second-round playoff exits. Buckley revealed that, despite Giannis' desire to be a Buck for life, the lack of success in recent seasons may push him to seek new horizons. If Giannis decides it's time to leave Milwaukee, the Golden State Warriors are more than prepared to make a bold move. With Antetokounmpo's incredible physical strength and skill, he wouldn't just make life easier for Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, but also bring a new offensive and defensive dynamic to the team. Giannis isn't a great perimeter shooter, but his ability to dominate games and carry the team when needed would be a huge asset for the Warriors, especially on nights when Curry and Butler struggle offensively. And defensively, Antetokounmpo is a machine with the tenacity and physical tools to be a force alongside Draymond Green. This year, Giannis is dominating with averages of 30.9 points, 12.1 rebounds, and 5.8 assists, along with an impressive 60.6% field goal percentage. With numbers like these, he would be an instant addition to any team, and the Warriors know that. What do you think? Should Giannis really leave Milwaukee and join forces with Curry, Butler, and Draymond in Golden State? Or will he continue to seek success in Milwaukee? Leave your opinion in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button. And if you don't want to miss the next NBA rumors, make sure to subscribe now and stay up to date. Curious about what else is happening in the NBA trade market? Watch our next video about the best off-season moves.